Hi, Shane here with Northwest Dirt Trainers. We're with Shannon O'Grady. She's the COO and head of product for Gnarly Nutrition, and they are doing more with trail running. And we're going to talk about the products they have for trail runners. So go ahead, Shannon, tell us about Gnarly Nutrition.
Sure. So Gnarly's been around for quite a while, and we've actually, since our beginning, been into trail running. I think we've just been making more of a push to get into races and get our product as the hydration product. We're trail runners and climbers ourselves, and so we speak naturally to those audiences. So we've always been in this space. I think we're just making a more of an effort to be a little louder in this space. So Gnarly produces sports nutrition for mainly mountain and outdoor athletes, and also athletes that work in the gym that have a passion for, spending a lot of time outside. We have a full range of products, things for pre-workout, during workout, and post-workout. All of our products are free from artificial flavors and colors. All of our products are tested for gluten. They're free from soy. Our products are also NSF certified, which means that all of the label claims are tested for. Contaminants like microbes, heavy metals, and pesticides are tested for. And then a selection of our products are also NSF for sport certified, meaning that they're all tested for all of the substances, which I think is over 300 now, on the World Anti-Doping Agency banned substances list. So super clean products, science-backed, and products that taste really great. Taste has always been a priority for us, because if things don't taste good, then athletes usually don't want to take them.
Yeah, I just talked to Jeremy Long from Daybreak. He said the limeade one is really good.
That's awesome, because I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but that's the product that we're launching in May. So it's good to hear. We've gotten great initial response from it.
Okay, so you said I didn't know that you've been in the trail running market that long, so this is all new to me. So obviously you're making more of a push. So why is Gnarly making more of a push into the trail running market?
Yeah, so we've always grown organically, pretty small. I think it's a crowded space, the sports nutrition space, and it kind of takes a bit of investment to get known and even to have products to support races. And we're in a position now, after about 6 years of organic growth, that we can really devote our resources to that. And so, like I said, we're just now kind of forming the partnerships that are going to allow our products to get to more runners. And so that's really why, not because we haven't wanted to, we just haven't had the resources in the past.
Great. So you're obviously, we just talked about Daybreak Racing. Gnarly will be at those races. What other races will Gnarly be at?
So we'll be at the Aravaipa race series, which is a huge race series kind of in Arizona and surrounding areas. We're going to be I'm looking at my cheat sheet. So we've been partners with Vacation Races for, I want to say, the last 4 years now. So we're at all of their road races, as well as their ultra series, which they added a couple years ago. We're at the Northwest Trail Runs series, the Ornery Mule trail racing series, and then the endurance race series, as well as the Cirque series, which is kind of a mountain running trail series that's what started in Utah, but now has expanded to Colorado and Alaska and surrounding areas.
Oh, so yeah, lots of races. And I just heard you're going to be at the Zion 100 this weekend as well.
Yeah, we're actually, so we've been at the Zion for the last 3 years, and every year we run an overnight aid station. So actually the Gnarly crew, we run it. It's a great way, I think, for our team to connect with racers and see, what it takes to run an ultra. Some of us, I myself have run ultras. Our CEO has, but some of our team hasn't. And I think it's really great to see, how deep some of the athletes dig and what it takes to complete something like that. So it's one of our favorite things to do annually.
Great. Well, now I'm going to let you talk about the products for trail running. So give us what you got.
Sure. So I think a lot of our product line, people might not think as traditional trail racing products, but a lot of what I'm going to talk about supports recovery and supports maybe some accessory work that you might do in the gym to prevent injury and to be a stronger runner. So the first product I'm going to talk about is our Gnarly BCAAs. So BCAA stands for branched chain amino acids. They're a group of 3 amino acids that are some of the essential amino acids in protein. And what's special about branched chain amino acids is they're actually the amino acids that turn on muscle protein synthesis. And so when people hear that, they usually think of muscle building, but they're really important for turning on muscle protein synthesis in the sense of recovery as well. And so you actually take these prior to running. We even have some ultra athletes that might use them on super long races during the middle of a run. But by having them in your system when you're exercising, they help reduce soreness post-exercise. So that, 2-day out soreness, delayed onset muscle soreness that we all feel like hard to walk down the stairs type of thing. This can really help with that. And especially for some of us aging racers, getting in enough protein or the amount of protein that we need is even harder. Hormones change, muscle loss is more of an issue, and branched chain amino acids can help hugely with that. So that's the first product I talk about. Our next one is kind of, you would take it instead of the BCAAs. It's our pre-workout for those people that like that super powered kick in the butt before a race or before an early morning run. So it actually has branched chain amino acids in it. It also has an ingredient called beta alanine, which is a intramuscular buffer. So that burning feeling that we get in our muscles went from high intensity workouts, that's caused by our body going anaerobic and not having enough oxygen to support the energy production that we need. And so we break into anaerobic metabolism and acid builds up. So having a buffer in there like beta alanine helps reduce that acid buildup and therefore has a good impact on endurance. It has citrulline malate in it, which helps, is a vasodilator, which means it increases the diameter of our blood vessels and helps with blood flow to muscles. And then it has a lot of caffeine and a little bit of ginseng. So 180 milligrams of caffeine per serving. That's like, 2 medium cups of coffee. So you definitely feel this product working. So for anyone that might not, have the push that they want before they head out for a run, this might be a product for you. We also have a decaf version. So a lot of people want the benefit of all those actives without the caffeine. So it's a great option for that. So now I'll go to our kind of during race products. And these are the products that you're going to see on the race courses that we just talked about. So the first one I don't actually have a bag of at my house. So let me see if I can share the screen just to show you guys what it looks like.
Well, I was just thinking about the BCAAs as an aging runner. That sounds like something I need because I definitely feel the soreness a lot more than I used to.
They make a huge difference. I think you can accomplish the same thing by really making sure you're getting in enough high quality protein in your diet. But I think, time gets in the way for, a lot of us, the busy lifestyle, and we may not be as on our everyday nutrition as we want to be. And so it's great for that. I usually work out super early in the morning as well. And so a lot of my runs or my gym time is fasted. I don't get a lot of food in my belly beforehand. And so that's when BCAAs can make a huge difference also. Okay, awesome. So this is our Gnarly Hydrate. It's the product that we've historically used with races. So it's really about, as the name suggests, hydration. It's got sodium, magnesium, chloride, potassium, calcium, so all the important electrolytes in it, 250 milligrams of sodium per 12 to 16 ounce serving. It's about hydration, and for that reason has a lower sugar content. It's only 30 calories per serving, but it does have a little bit of sugar because having some sugar helps actually actively push water into your system. It also has B vitamins in it. B vitamins are important for energy metabolism, and it's been shown that athletes are chronically lower in B vitamins. And it's just really light and easy to drink, rarely cause stomach upset, at least, from the athletes and customers that, customer feedback that we hear. But really important to note that this product is about hydration. So purely replacing what you lose in sweat. It's not going to be something that you're going to get a good source of calories from. And that's where our next product comes in. And so this was the limeade product that you alluded to earlier. We actually have started using this in races, and I've actually done a lot of testing with some of our pro runners over the past year, but it should be available to the public like late May, early June. And that is our, I still have hydrate, our Gnarly Fuel 2.0. So I'll give you a snapshot of our new branding. We're going to be changing our branding over the next year. So you're going to see our products start to look more like this. And the Gnarly Fuel 2.0 is kind of fills in the gaps that, we talked about in Gnarly Hydrate. It has all of the electrolytes that we talked about in 12 ounces or 12-ounce serving. It also has 100 calories of easy to digest carbohydrates. So typically you're going to take more than one serving in an hour. So most runners will look to get about 2 servings. So in 2 servings, you're getting 200 calories of easy to digest carbohydrates. You're getting 500 milligrams of sodium, getting the other electrolytes we talked about. And in addition, since we already mentioned branched chain amino acids, you also get what's called HMB. HMB is a metabolite of one of those branched chain amino acids, leucine. And so it's always, as I mentioned, we've had runners that want to use BCAAs in the middle of their ultras, and it kind of creates a little bit of a problem because you need to make sure you're replacing your electrolytes and getting your calories in, and switching out for BCAAs kind of makes things a little more complicated with that. So by integrating the branched chain amino acids into the Fuel 2.0, you're getting this constant kind of IV drip of not only electrolytes and calories, but also the BCAAs that are going to help you recover after. So it's kind of an all-in-one in terms of fueling, replenishing what you need, and kickstarting your recovery.
And this is going to be available May 1st, is that correct?
So late May to the public. It's going to be all 3 flavors. So we're releasing with a limeade, a tropical, those are both decaf, and then a cherry cola flavor, which has 30 milligrams of caffeine from green tea leaf per serving. All 3 flavors are going to be NSF and NSF for Sport certified, and getting the product through that testing it can just be a lengthy process because they're tested for so many contaminants and substances. And so as soon as we get it all through that, then we'll release.
I see. So what makes Gnarly, you talked a lot about your product, but what makes it different than other nutrition products that are built for trail running?
Yeah, so I kind of alluded to that earlier. I think while there are a lot of great products out there for that in running, and I think any ultra runner knows that different things work for different people, right? You should try products. You should become familiar with what is used on your race courses. But what Gnarly does is we cater to what you may need during a race, but we also cater to the important things to consider both before and after a race. All of our products, a lot of scientific research goes into them. I have my doctorate in nutritional physiology. I formulate all of the products. I test all the products with our athletes. We choose quality ingredients. We, ensure that quality with third-party testing. And we are just really an honest and transparent company. We don't use proprietary blends. We'll happily answer any questions that customers have. And there are a lot of other great companies out there, but I think as far as checking all the boxes of third-party testing, taste, and quality, and full spectrum nutrition, we kind of stand apart.
Well, great. I think you did a great job explaining Gnarly, and look forward to trying it at the Tillamook Burn in May, and I'll probably get some before then. So yeah. Thanks a lot for your time, and have fun at Zion 100 this weekend.
Thanks so much, Shane. And when you do try it, please send me a note and let me know what you think.
Okay, will do. Thanks, Shannon.
Okay. Take care. Bye.
Okay.